In this video, we'll be discussing the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low stock numbers, sneakers EU and sneakers US. This sneaker is dropping this Saturday, and the stock numbers came in early, courtesy of Stash Sneakers. Very excited, although bad news for EU again. I'm sorry, but if you're in EU, you're not gonna get this one. At least not on the Sneakers app. As always, a lot to unpack. Make sure you watch the entire video. But before we get into the Nigel sneaker, I do want to mention that the Jordan 5 Tokyo I reported yesterday, or actually I quoted Sneaker Freaker Mag. They said it was supposed to be Japan exclusive, at least the early launch, but they also said that there was no plans for a worldwide release as of yet. And then House of Heat, I mean, let's be honest, we all knew it was going to be released, and rumors were it was going to happen sometime late September, but House of Heat.co came in with the clutch today, and they revealed the exact date. September 27th is the worldwide release for the Jordan 5 Tokyo, and I've already deployed my little spies to get a hold of the early stock numbers for EU and US. Can't wait for that. This is gonna be, this year is crazy. It's a good time to be a sneaker YouTuber. I remember last year, it was hella boring, hella lonely, and now there's so much things going on. It is a wonderful time to be able to talk about these things. Anyway, the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 Low, Better with Time, that is the official title. Retail price, euros 159.99. It will release on the Sneakers app and retailers as well. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I did say, like, when we first saw the images of this sneaker, I said, I wasn't that impressed. There's probably some of you who remember that, 2 of you, 3 of you who were watching back then, but yeah, I do kind of, I'm starting to change my mind, and there's a reason for it. The storytelling. Like, I was just doing a little bit of research now before I turned on the camera. And by the way, if when I'm these little mishaps that I do these without a script. I just feel it's more natural. If I write a script, you're gonna tell me, you're gonna smell ChatGPT, and it's not gonna be like a conversation between us. I just want you to chill when you turn on my videos. There's gonna be a lot of mishaps because it's just the way that I want it right now. And give me some feedback. Do you want this natural progression with tiny errors, or do you want me to be robotic and perfect? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I think this is a better approach. But with that said, this is a dope story. Like, the Jordan 1 High that he did, Friends and Family, it was for Friends and Family, and it was actually titled Friends and Family, I think. It is this sneaker, but a low-cut version, basically. Although the Jordan 1 High had a lot more scuffs on the swoosh and stuff like that, but this has the worn-in, washed outsole like the Lost and Found, and I love it. A lot of people, I think people have mixed feelings about that, but I just love the fact that they made Lost and Found look like MJ was running around in these in the gym. And this is kind of like Nigel Sylvester riding around on his bike in those pairs. So it's dope. And also it has minor imperfections all over the sneaker. Not too many, but it has like scuffs and stuff like that you would normally get if you ride a bike. If you're an athlete, one of the best in the world, riding a BMX. But he also said another cool thing, that those scuffs didn't represent just him riding a bike. It was him hurrying to a meeting or meeting a friend or bonding relationships, just living life and not being too careful with your sneaker, and getting these scuffs is like a representation of that. Kind of ironic because, sneakerheads are extremely careful. we watch where we walk. We don't step in dog shit. We don't scuff our sneakers like that. But I still think it's a cool little detail that just made me more open to the sneaker. And of course, FOMO. Like, the FOMO kicks in when the release date is close. And when I saw the stock numbers, kind of a letdown, because I'm not gonna be able to get this one. But if you're in US, you probably will you'll have the luck on your side. Let's just put it like that. Before we get into the stock numbers, there are some open raffles currently. See what I said about the minor imperfections? Anyway, these are the raffles that are still open, because if you're in EU, you're gonna need these. You're gonna need to sign up to some of these. We have footdistrict.com. They are shipping. Prepayment is not necessary. Footpatrol.com. Prepayment is required, and they are shipping as well. Sizelaunches.com. They are shipping as well. Prepayment is required though. And clothing.com. They are shipping as well, and no prepayment is required. SVD shipping as well, no prepayment. And 7store.com shipping as well, but prepayment is required. So, you know, if you want to increase your chances, maybe sign up to some of these raffles, and good luck to you. All right, so let's do the stock numbers. Let's take a look at US first. Good news first, right? By the way, a lot of US people, I have the analytics button, and a lot of US people watching this channel. I appreciate that. You basically, even though I am from EU, you're my target audience, not just you, EU people as well, but I've been trying to get a hold of you, and it looks like the algorithm is finding a lot of you. I appreciate that. Anyway, I'm wasting your time. God damn it. 30,074 pairs will be available this Saturday. 30,074. Ooh, by the way, I did promise yesterday that I was going to reveal the global stock for this sneaker as well. And now that we have the US numbers, before we get into EU numbers, I'll tell you the global stock first, okay? Around 45,000 pairs. That's it. That is it. 45K, the global stock. Do not believe these other sites reporting less or more than that. I've seen several different figures, but 45K. And can you guess? Now, obviously, you're probably thinking, okay, if we got 30 on US, we probably got 15 for EU. But remember, 45K is the global, which means some of them got to go to the retailers, and not just in the EU. We're talking retailers in US and EU. 1,685. By the way, say hello to Stella. She's there chilling. Can you see her? She hooked us up with the stock numbers. Yeah. This is my initial reaction. I just found out. Yo, next time, I'm not even gonna look at the numbers. I'm just gonna do, because I just found out, obviously, before I started recording. So you didn't see the initial reaction, but still, I'm still pissed at this. Next time, I'm not gonna look at the numbers. I'll see them while I record, so you can see my real reaction. Because when I'm really pissed, I start cursing in Bosnian, and I cursed in Bosnian actually when I saw this. 1,685. This is real. This is not fabricated. This is happening. Yeah. So let me see. Size 43. Can I reveal that? Okay, I reveal my size, 220 pairs for size 43. 220. So I'm gonna compete with entire Europe, 220 pairs. Yeah, of course, if you want the early links, there's gonna be some retailers dropping this sneaker. Stat Sneakers have the exact time when that's gonna drop, and they have the size by size numbers and a bunch of other stuff. You can always, you know, become a member if you want to see a lot more than you're seeing on this channel. Just wanted to say that as well. But yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know, are you excited for the sneaker? By the way, there's a tiny little detail that I forgot to mention. We got the baby swoosh on it as well, and the bike air on the tongue. Dope. And I also like the laces. The color on the laces is really dope. Yeah, I was looking forward to this sneaker, but yeah, I guess I'm not gonna be able to cop it, and neither will you, my friend. But if you somehow, by some miracle, manage to cop, come back, let us know which size did you get. Of course, I'll do another video about this release anyway, because there's probably gonna be more information before Saturday. But yeah, just wanted to throw this one out earlier. Please don't forget to like this video. I noticed a huge difference if you guys actually click on the like thing, and it just pushes out the video and I get a lot more impressions, a lot more views, a lot more subscribers. So do me a solid, click on the like, comment, whatever. If you want to talk to me, I respond to everybody if it's a question. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching the entire video. As always, I'll see you on the next one.